Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I'm your host, Rowan6 for Rowan6 Entertainment. And welcome to Tales of the Tabletop. There will be a message going out into D&B on in a second. And we'll be doing a recap real quick. D&D Beyond. So... Bam. Okay, D&D Beyond is out. So, we're going to be doing a quick recap for last time, since some of our guys weren't here. We are missing our cleric today. Cosmos is not here. Sad face. But we do have a new player today as well, which I'll be introducing in a minute. We'll be doing quick introductions in a minute.
I'm
doing Tabletop. Hold on. I'm doing an intro.
Ooh.
I'm doing also a recap, so.
Get it?
So, last time on Tales of the Tabletop, we got everybody to restore.
Still?
Yeah, Restore. It is the town, west of Suzail, near Hammerfell. Near Hammerfell. We have... So, last time, they were escaping Suzail, and as they were escaping, they were confronted by cultists. They were able to get the barkeep into their ship, too, as well. And a dragon appeared. A dragon made of metal and fire. Think of the fire was like the Balrog fire, dark and like flamey. If anyone ever heard of the Balrog from Lord of the Rings. And before it could attack, the dwarven army appeared. And they came to the rescue. They distracted a dragon so you could escape. And now you're at Rustall. When you got here, you disembarked the people you saved, and they went on their merry way. And you started recruiting some people. Radek started recruiting some people for the ship, and he got a orc fighter. No, it wasn't an orc fighter. Was it?
Orc paladin.
No. It is a I'm not talking about you. It was a Goliath fighter. Yes, Jonathan.
Okay.
The agreement was booze, 3 gallons of booze a day, and 150 gold a week.
Wait, what? Hold on.
So you got an
What?
NPC who's a level 2 fighter. Oh, he was hiring people for the ship. To maintain the ship. To help guard the ship and stuff. I'm going over the thing. Just hold on. So he went to the Adventurers Guild to get some people, basically, to hire some people. Cosmos went to found that some people were suffering from the disease. People thought there was a disease because the church investigated, and they came to that conclusion. But he realized it wasn't a disease; it was a curse, and it was an ingested. The people in the city who was infected by the curse are literally rotting away.
Ooh.
Everybody who is Paktak, your character did meet, aka, Shulu? I can never pronounce that name. Sorry. Shanu. Did meet, our fighter, the new fighter. Goliath fighter. And you met him while he was trying to take a dump off the ship. And you slowly.
But he's trying to do what now?
He was taking a dump off the ship because he had to go.
Oh, okay. I thought you said jump.
And he and the. Sorry if you hear that in the background. Sorry about that. I'm almost calling my dog. But yeah, he was doing his business overboard. He was dropping his business overboard. And you met him while he was doing that, and you slowly closed the door.
We're starting now.
Yeah, in a bit. Just doing a quick overview of what interactions you guys would have. Everybody else's interactions, they're all over either asleep or on ship. Cosmos will be controlling Cosmos until next session. He should be here next session, so we're gonna be starting now. But first, we're gonna do an introduction to everybody, starting with a new guy, Jason, also known as Dr. Surge.
What's up, everybody? Hello? Nobody? Okay.
We were expecting more than that.
Hello.
We're waiting for you to finish.
Yeah, sure. Dr. Surge. He is an interesting individual. Won't go into too much detail on his race just yet. I'll let you guys know. He is a phenomenal wizard. He does do work for the Arcanium. He is pretty well known in Nordheim, where he is from. I think the visual details of him shall come when you guys officially meet him.
Ooh.
Okay. Next guy in the Discord line.
That would be you.
Oh, it'd be me. Oh, I'm the GM. Sorry about that, but okay. I am the GM. I am Rowan 6. Everybody would know that. And I'll be the dungeon master for this campaign. So, hurrah! Next person.
That looks
That'll
like
be-
it's Mystic on my end.
Mystic, yeah. Mystic, you go next. Introduce your character. Quick introduction.
Mike is muted.
Zindella, Umbra, and half elf,
Okay.
thief, rogue.
Pack attack.
Charnu, the kobold, with very many leaflets flying around the ship at this point, I'm sure.
I'm going to burn every single one.
What?
Wait till
What did I miss?
Reddick.
wait till a barbarian sees that. Riddick, I play 7th. Somehow very well. I would say a very great marksman.
7's a fighter, Warforge. But no one
He's
knows
taller.
But he's
He gets headshots after headshots, so
but he is disguised at the current moment, Jason, just keep in mind.
Okay.
The meta. Introduce your character.
I am the meta. I am also known as Togo Roshberg. I
Okay.
may be an orc, but I am a paladin at heart.
Okay. Okay, so we're now going to start the campaign. After the introduction and the quick the quick cap. You guys are everybody's on the ship besides Jason, Dr. Surge, and Cosmos. Cosmos is looking around the town, and he is going back to the ship. So when Cosmos does approach the ship, he does tell you guys about what he has found, which is he was investigating the sickness of the town, and he found out it was a curse. He tracked the curse somewhere in the food district, and he doesn't know what. He did encounter an old lady who was selling baked goods, And the people who are mostly affected are women and children. That is the demographic. There are some men, but that's about it.
Hmm.
It should have been only
See?
affecting the Fibboys.
And the disease, like the curse, is some type of decaying curse.
Hmm. Do you think we? All right. Am I caught up, or am I
Yes.
missing something?
He'll tell
All
everybody.
right, I'm caught. Oh. Hmm.
I already need alcohol to get through this.
Oh wait, hold on. Could one of them bring me to one of the sick people? I mean, like,
He-
hold on. Is this disease contagious?
It's a
not-
curse.
It's a curse, not a disease. Yeah.
Oh, it's a curse.
People of the town thought it was a disease, but he rolled really high and he figured out it was some type of curse, not a disease. The guards did give him a badge that allowed him to investigate with free reign of investigation, and they're allowed to ask the guard for like help, but you do not have
Right.
the authority to make arrests, just to investigate.
Right. Who got the badge? Stevens or
Cosmos.
Osmos got the badge?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
He hands it to
He-
you and then goes to bed.
Yeah, I got the drunkard.
Well, obviously we're going to have to help this town somehow, but hopefully there is some reward in it for us after doing so.
We will care for that
Or-
child. We'll give it
Or
20 of
it's
head
called
pats.
doing, or it's called doing the right thing.
Did you forget that somebody just got hired on for 150 gold per week? I can
I thought
afford
that was
that.
350.
I just shrugged my shoulders like, it's a.
350.
I swear, if we come across any bandits, I will let you have the gold just to pay.
Okay.
Wait, the bounty. Wait, that assassin's. Wait, that mercenary's still on the ship.
No, he
I
left.
thought the guy. He left.
The fighter
no.
you have is from the Adventurers Guild that you hired. The
We
Goliath.
have to. What?
Back
How much do we have to pay him?
150 gold a week and 3 gallons of booze.
Are you
Okay.
kidding me? Day?
Yes, that was the agreement.
Hey, no, but you know what's the best thing? The DM said not to worry about rations, so that counts as a ration. So it's just
So,
it's just
you're going to have to worry about payment.
no payment, yeah, but the booze you said no rations is a pro, so
Well, you're going to have to make a purchase of like probably a couple, tankers of ale, but that's about it.
we have a barkeep.
Who still needs ale?
Who still needs ale?
He'll figure it out.
I'm saying you don't need to worry about rations to survive, but to get the morale up on your ship, you need certain types of foods and stuff. Yes.
Between you and me, that drunkard survives off ale alone. Am I wrong? I'm not wrong.
No one can survive off of ale. But,
Except him.
Anyway, we're going to start with Jason's character, Dr. Surge. You just arrived off of a boat, in the city. As
Okay.
you do exit, you notice that there are smaller ships, and there are multiple other dwarven ships in the area, but they're on the smaller military size. These are more like, small frigates type of deal, and not full on, warships.
Sure.
The guards are, on alert here.
As they should be.
Yeah. When you do get off the ship, you did pass Suzail to get here, and you did notice the city on fire. The ship captain, avoided the city at all costs, so you didn't really get a good look. But through your connections, you did get the information the city was attacked, and several of warships were destroyed.
Okay. And that was a city that was attacked by the dragon?
Yes,
Okay.
and the cultists.
And the cultists. So we made like a birth, like kind of like that.
Yeah.
Okay. As he gets off a ship, he'll kind of look around and
I'll move the map to Suzol. Give me a second.
Suzal or Restardo? Restardo.
Staro, sorry.
Oh, because Stella's gone.
This is the map of Sustraro.
Oh, that is huge. Okay.
That it is. That it is.
That
Gotta
looks
go all-
abandoned as shit. Looks like a ghost town.
Where
Big.
am I getting off at?
Or wait,
Am I
goes
down
to-
like over here?
Yeah, you get off right around here. Their ship is actually right here, so just think of it like there.
Oh, that little itty bitty one.
Yeah.
Can't see it.
And I got off of this big guy.
You got off like a passenger ship, yeah. A really nice passenger ship. Has enough cannons to like fend off pirates and stuff. But it's not a warship. It's more, a passenger ship.
Nothing beats a fireball.
When you do get off onto the docks and you start entering the city, the guards do stop you and warn you there is a disease going around.
Right.
So be careful. Don't go past the red tape unless you want to be infected. That is
Does
a
anybody
quarantine
know
area.
where the disease started or who's the first infected?
If you're interested in that, there are the priests and the nurses are in the tents. But warning, if you do pass the red tape, we're not responsible for your safety.
Right. Has there been anybody else out here investigating this?
Yeah, there was this group that came in, and one of the priests, part of the Order of the Sacred Flame, so from what I heard, got permission to investigate, with an order to help him out if he needs it.
Right. To DM, do I have permission, the same type of permission to do investigations?
Yes, you do have permission from the council, but keep in mind that is from the council, not from the exact town itself. You do have permission, but you have very little leeway, basically.
Yeah.
You got the
Maybe. I do
pass.
have permission from the council. Do I need any other permissions here that they do not grant me?
You're going to have to talk to the head guard about that. He's in the military wing.
Appreciate it.
The military wing is basically the north part. You can see all the fortifications and stuff.
Yeah. I'll make my way in that direction.
Right here. Oh, shit, I probably would need to change this color.
Okay, since he's heading in that direction,
Is it like right here?
right where?
Forward. Or I'm pinning.
Right in the middle of the map.
Oh no,
So it looks like it would be up here.
it's right up here. This is the military.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the military. Basically, the guardhouses, some of the prisons and stuff. They have like prison in there, stuff like that. Like guard stations. That's where they're stationed at. Military ships dock there too, so you know what I mean. It's that kind of thing. As you do approach the guard station, you do see like large like towers that are designed for people to like dock airships to above it. But there's none docked at the moment. Guards are heavily alerted and stuff like that, you know what I mean, because they have no idea what's happening. You do start hearing whisperings like, "Did you hear? It's not a disease, it's some type of curse. Who'll be cursing us? What have we deserved? This." Whispers and stuff. Because people are starting to hear things now.
I'm going to approach some of those that are whispering and try to gather some information. You say it's not a disease.
No, that's what we heard. It's not a disease. Some type of curse. A rabbit folk is trying to investigate it. He's apparently part of the Order of the Sacred Flame, so if anything, they will know what to do.
Where's this little rabbit person?
He came on some type of ship. But I haven't seen him around. The other guy's like, this has to be a disease. The Church of Mara said it was a disease. And the head priest there has been here a lot longer than that rabbit folk.
Do you not trust the little rabbit person?
He's an outsider. I trust the priest more.
What if
Somebody's xenophobic.
What if the priest is the one that's causing it and hiding it?
That person saved us from many plagues. Guided us through some harsh times.
Understandable. Thank you. Yeah, and he'll start trying to find this little rabbit person, asking around.
Are you
see if
going?
anybody knows the whereabouts?
Are you still going to the military direction?
If they said that he was on a ship, he'll look for
The rabbit folk first.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go around the Venturers Guild. They won't have any information for you. But they did see a stranger come in wearing some type of mask. He got one of our one of our warriors that actually know how to do stuff. And he
Right.
does. But otherwise, no, we didn't see no rabbit folk. You might want to check by the docks. If he came in, they would probably have some type of record.
Appreciate it.
Quick question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the turn order on?
Because I always have it on.
Okay, I didn't want to because this. I don't think I noticed it before, but it's just like there. I'm just like, are we about to fight?
He got nervous.
I got ready.
I got ready. Nervous? Nah.
Let me see if this Goliath is worth his money. If he's not, I'm docking his pay.
Oh, he's a level 2 fighter, so
That'll be nothing.
That don't mean jack squat.
okay. We're going to go to Pack Attack.
Mm-hmm.
Your character's you're next.
I'm currently on the boat, right?
Yes. You doing anything?
So I mostly get caught up with Cosmo. There's not really too much I think I can help with other than figuring out that we need to figure out what's going on. So I'm gonna start heading on the docks looking for somebody who might know more about this. And well, what does Cosmo know about this curse?
Basically, Cosmo said this curse is a decaying curse. People have ingested it to be. That's how they're inflicted by the curse. They ingested it, aka eating it. And he tracked it somewhere near the marketplace.
So obviously we should check out by the marketplace, right? I
Yeah.
asked Cosmo, although
And
I'm not really sure.
And the major demographic is basically
Women and children.
Women and children.
Mostly men, but not all of them.
There's some men, yeah. There's some.
Some
Like
men.
basically, out of 50 children and 25 females, only 2 men were in the tent.
Why is it only attacking women and children?
Well, I'm sure that we'll figure that out, but we need more information. We need to go and see what's going on. I say that we go head over to the marketplace and see this ourselves.
Possibly. We might
hopefully find somebody who knows how to actually investigate along the way. Lord knows that none of you know how to. I don't either, but
It's better than what we got.
so I'm assuming we are over here-ish.
Your ship is technically right here, yes, but yeah, you're at the docks. Your ship's the dock to the docks.
Okay. So I think that it would be a good
Shopping
idea for
place is
me
over
to
here.
take.
Sit.
The shopping place is where?
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it would make sense because there's like a bunch of tents over here.
I don't see it.
For the
I see
black.
it now. So I was told, or I'm assuming that they told me about the red tape as well.
Yes, everybody who was entering, they warn anyone who haven't.
So I'm curious where the red tape is. I actually look.
The people who are effective are currently in this small building structure. It is taped off, and there's tents inside, and there's also people inside the building.
So the market is completely untaped off.
Yes.
So I actually am going to. I'm assuming that they had already asked them that they were all at the market at this point.
No, that's where his investigation led him. That's basically all. He assumed it was ingested, and he's like, okay, maybe it's at food stalls.
Okay.
Should we bring a piece of one of the foods back and investigate it?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, I'll go ahead and head over to this food stall and I'm going to purchase a couple of things and bring them back to the bunny.
The Cosmos is going to join you, but as an NPC, so.
Okay. But yeah, I think that would be a good idea for me to go ahead and grab a couple of different items from the food stalls and see if Cosmos can identify any of them as being cursed. And of course, paying for whatever it is that we grab, because I'm sure that they can't have it back.
Yeah.
After whatever Cosmos does to determine if it's cursed or not.
Okay.
How much gold am I going to have to pay for this?
It's when you get to it.
Okay.
It's what it is. So basically, Cosmos is joining you.
Those of you who are paying attention may notice that my arm is wrapped around him.
Cosmos?
Yep.
Okay. The fighter will be like, well, I guess I'm staying with the little one over here.
No more flyers.
The fighter will be like, I stay with the ship, I guess, since I'm hired to stay with the ship, unless you want me to do something in particular.
Let's go meet the rest of the crew. And I mainly guide him towards the little girl is, just so he knows like who's our MVP, like most valuable person or vulnerable person. Same thing really. And I explain like she's your main priority at all costs, all times. If she gets hurt, your pay gets docked. That's really how it goes.
All right.
The happier she is, the more possibly, not always, possibly more booze you may get.
He's like, he looks at you like, do you seriously hire me to be a babysitter?
No, I'll hire you to fight, but she don't really can fight. And when we can't be there for her, I expect you to be there. Now I want to say babysitter, say bodyguard.
Ah. Okay, little one. You want to see my favorite picture book? And he pulls out like his old drawings, and they're like stick figures.
Oh.
This guy has an intelligence of 8, so.
Oh god, I'm loving.
Not intelligence of 8, intelligence of 3. My bad.
Ooh, okay.
No, I'm wrong. 4. Sorry. I just looked at it. I think
it should be charisma that determines how good the drawings are, though.
He has int 4. Oh, we're going to get some fun dialogue options now.
Yeah, I'm not the smartest or the most creative, but it's
I
one of
want
my
some
favorites.
Vegas funny bad dialogue for low intelligence. Come on.
So he starts reading her a book.
Does he at least read it correctly?
It's a picture book. You can't
It's
really
a
read it
picture
wrong.
book. You can't
can't
read
read
it
it wrong.
wrong.
You can't
You can't
read
read it wrong.
pictures.
You can't
Even
read the
for reading
picture
the
book wrong.
pictures.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He does this
Actually,
while having a bottle of beer with him.
I actually called the little girl over for a while. Be like, I gotta tell something real quick. And kind of like put a distance between us and the fighter. And I'm like, so this guy here will be taking care of you. And we can't like him protecting you in case we're in a fight. He's a little expensive. So if you could do us a huge favor, make friends with him and make the price cheaper, I'd get you whatever food you want.
She looks
Dang
at you.
it.
She
Why,
looks at
Olivia?
you pretty sadly. It's like, please don't leave.
I'm not. I'm just making sure you know like what his role is with our group.
She looks down on the floor and like, fine. She goes over to the fighter.
So what you're telling us is that if I paint a 150 on a gold coin,
Did he convince him? Anyway.
We have to try that first before we pay him anything else.
Probably too stupid to remember the price that you guys had agreed on.
Smart enough to remember the booze, though.
Oh, yeah.
I just get him shit faced, and I'm like, I paid you already. You wasted it all on extra booze, bro. That's your fault.
Basically he got cheaped out by the bartender because he was so gullible. Anyway, the bartender overcharged him and he didn't notice. That was funny. But yeah, you guys are leaving the ship, right? All ready to investigate. And as you see Dr. Surge start walking down the docks, you do notice that person in Rabbit Folk. There's a Cosmos is with them. So
well, he's currently walking with me towards the marketplace.
no, this is before you get to the marketplace. You guys are just
Okay,
walking
gotcha.
down the
So
docks.
so as you guys are leaving your ship, you see a blue-skinned genasi walking along the docks. They are wearing elegant blue robes, and they do have a symbol of the Arcanium on the outside of their robes. They spot you guys. I see the little rabbit folk, right?
Yeah, he's wearing the robes of the Sacred Flame, the church. You know what I mean? It's iconic. The blue and white.
I wasn't given a name. I was just a little rabbit person, right?
Yeah.
You were giving weren't given a name. You're given a rabbit person, and he was part of the Order of the Sacred Flame. So that's about it.
I'm back.
That matches perfect.
Welcome back.
So I'll see them leaving, and I'll approach them. Are you the rabbit person who's doing the investigation here?
He said yes.
His name is Cosmo. I say
Right.
somewhat
Where's
angrily.
Wanda then? If his name's Cosmo, where's Wanda?
So, what did I miss?
Everything.
You missed a joke apparently. If
you
you
missed
don't get that joke,
basically they're starting to leave the ship to investigate the marketplace, and they ran into Surge. That's what you missed.
Oh, okay, good.
Right. I wasn't given a name, just a short hair description. But anywho, are you all investigating this plague?
Are. I am Togo. You are?
Dr. Surge.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
You as well. Togo?
Yes, Togo. Togo Rushberg.
You are a interesting looking orc. Much smaller than I've seen before.
I get that a lot. I still pull one mean, scary act.
As long as you do what you need to do, that's all that matters, I suppose.
Perhaps we should cooperate with this investigation. Your
That is no. It's a bad idea, I suppose. I've been sent here by the Arcanium to do a little investigation myself. I would suppose the more minds on the task, the quicker the results may be found.
Meta, you would know that the Arcanium is basically Nordheim's magical division.
got
They
it.
also have a seat on the council.
You said you.
I suppose that you are probably correct. More minds are never a bad thing, especially with this group.
You are not very smart. I will tell you that now.
Are we all together? Are we all together?
Yeah, we're all together. You're all together.
I missed
We're all
like
together.
a couple minutes ago. Did she give him a flyer?
Oh yeah, I absolutely give Dr. Surge a flyer.
A flyer?
Right while
Read
you're
my
walking into your
profile.
future. Wow.
It,
Shit.
Is that the flyer?
First
Oh,
one.
multiple man, dog.
it's
John,
the flyer is literally her dating profile.
Oh,
Since
Hey.
day one, bro. Since day one.
First
Okay.
my
She forgot
flyer.
to give it to us, remember? She forgot.
Yeah,
to give it to us.
again,
That's the best part.
again.
And she still hasn't given it to us.
Anyway,
Oh.
back on topic.
okay.
You said you came. Hold on. Did Serge mention? Did he mention the arcane?
Yeah, Arcanium. Yes.
Okay, good.
Excuse me.
Wait, did you say arcane?
Arcanium.
Arcanium.
Arcanum.
Arcanium. Whatever.
Are you familiar with
I was
that?
just saying a game
I
word.
am.
Sorry.
Magic Gang.
Tell me, are you from Nordenheim?
I
Are you from
am.
Skyrim?
Shut up.
No, not Skyrim.
Shut up.
Get out of here.
fuck up.
I'll be
I used to be a
back.
traveler like you. I took it out of to a knee.
Oh no.
Now I'm a doctor.
Anyway, I am familiar with this. It came from fucking Nordenheim. Okay, I'll just call it Nordheim.
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 Land of the Nords.
They came from Nordheim.
What are you doing out here?
Well, I'm out here looking for certain information for certain people.
We're currently trying to find out what's going on with the people
It seems
that
like
are getting sick.
sounds like our missions aligned.
Indeed. We must head to the marketplace.
What is important about the marketplace? Shouldn't we be talking to those affected?
We already had most of them have had food from the marketplace. We believe that the curse is ingested.
A curse.
We are going to prove it to see. Maybe it could be-
I kind of sigh a bit. As I said, we are not the brightest group.
What's everywhere else in the society? I don't know, not society. Shit, what's the name of the group? Why am I always forgetting the name of the country?
The Arcadium.
No,
Nordheim.
no, hold on.
Our current city where we're at.
Why is everybody in the society believing that it is a
Skyward Society.
disease?
We
but you
live in a
guys-
society.
Yeah, but you guys believe that it is a curse.
So
We're having fun figuring it out.
Cosmos picks up and is like, I have checked out the patients thoroughly, with a nat 20 to be exact, out of character. And I am absolutely certain it is not a disease. It is indeed magical in nature. And curses like this do decay the body. in such a matter.
Right.
Sevens puts his hand up, like get attention. Um, from getting the curse, and he does like bunny ears, like quotations. Getting the curse. How long till they're dead?
They don't
Time
have much
period?
long. I did heal some of them, and I did reduce the curse effects, but they're going to be dead in a couple of weeks.
So it's like what is it? 8 weeks from getting the curse to dying, or
They were almost dead in the first place. My healing magic is limited. I cannot remove this curse.
Well, we gotta find the person who didn't and make them remove it.
if they're still here?
Well,
If they even
Oh,
know how.
theoretically, as long as we can find the items where the source of magic is coming from, just a little bit of magic will remove the curse itself. Those affected already are it's going to be a little trickier, but you can at least stop any more from spreading if you at least take out the source of it.
Which is why we're heading over to the marketplace to see which food is affected.
Well, I guess we'd make our way there then.
You may notice that I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm good at sounding like I do.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
We know these. We know these.
Yeah.
I'm one of the charismatic characters in the party, and it kind of shows.
It shows so much.
Yeah, Dr. Search has no charisma. He does not care about trying to be friends or what people might say or think.
Your prize probably already thrown away.
At least he managed to convince him to join him with his finding out his cause.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I will pipe up. We're talking about like goods in the marketplace. I remember about what I learned at the pub,
Yeah.
and I told the group like, yeah, I was able to get some information from one of the barkeeps. Told me some shady individuals keep meeting up at the docks like once a week, bring in goods, take goods. Maybe this could be what they bring in.
It's a
Wouldn't
good
be
opportunity.
It
What?
still would be helpful if we at least knew what was affected and what wasn't.
DM, when did he say that they came?
And they came every day.
No one was every day. The time, what was it?
Every night. At around like 12 p.m.
Okay, it's gonna be my goal. Like, not my goal, but I guess my character's like main objective is
So like midday type of
be
deal.
with them. Okay, he'll be with them throughout the day, but like when they're about to show up, like he'll go to the docks to like scope it out.
Okay. You don't have to wait a day since it's past midday.
Yay!
But yeah, I still think it would be a good idea for us to try to figure out what food is affected.
and we can just list off the contaminant. We can just list off the ones that are contaminated and then list on the ones that are not, so people
Right.
can safely eat. We should probably check the drinks as well, just to be sure. This
Good idea.
Might as well.
I put a hand up like again. Sorry. Curses. They show off their magic, right?
Yes.
I asked the
Yeah.
group.
Yes.
So if anyone has a way to detect magic, would that help find it?
That
I would-
is where I can come in handy.
Good. Good. All right.
But
Well-
I will say that removing a curse is not easy. There's only a couple of ways of really doing so. If you have the strong enough magic to do so, that is one. The other is destroying the person who created it. So not only do we need to find the physical source, but we should likely find the magic person that is applying the curse.
While I agree with you, the thing that we need to do first and foremost is make sure that nobody else gets sick. Let's make sure that whatever food is here is safe.
Yeah, then we'll go find the main source of it. Right now, we got to make sure no one else gets sick.
Well, give me a couple of minutes and I'll see what I can do. He's gonna find like a table or a bench or something and pull out some little things, some little stuff of his, and he is going to ritual cast detect magic.
How long does detect magic last?
10
1
minutes.
minute.
Nope,
1
you're
minute?
thinking identify.
Ah,
Can you? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so 10 minutes.
And
Okay.
it takes 10 minutes to ritual cast, so
It will take you 9 minutes to get to the market from your location. Just keep in mind.
yeah, I'll wait until we get like right outside of it so that I know.
I
'cause
mean, we
would-
could have the orc carry you there while you start to ritual casting detect magic.
Ritual casting involves you to do circles, chants. You know what I mean? Stationary. It's what it's meant to be.
I know, the joke being is that he would be doing it while he was being carried by somebody else.
That means they'll have to carry out platform. He has to draw the circle on. Well, he can put his make sure he doesn't tip his incense or interrupt the ceremony that they're casting in anyway, which is going to be
I'm
near
aware,
impossible.
I was just being silly.
Let's be silly for once, Rowan.
I know.
Hey.
Just pointing out. Anyway. So as you guys are heading over there, you're going through one of the alleyways. You do notice that the marketplace has a lot of food stalls. There is a couple restaurants, and there is one nice-looking, wholesome bakery.
I
That
put
sells
1
breads
gold
and
at the
sweets.
bakery.
How
I have 1 gold that says that it's a bakery.
how many, like, are there like a lot of food stalls, like more than 30 feet around?
There's a lot of food stalls, yes.
Oh.
I lean into the new guy. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I just
There is a woman that approaches you, before you're able to do anything. Before you just see in the thing, she's an old woman with a basket, and the basket has like packaged bread and sweets, and it's like, I'm handing out samples. I just got a new shipment of sweets and bread.
Okay,
I own
hold
the
off
bakery
on
down the street. If you're interested.
hold off on eating that. We need to make sure that
I'll take
we
one.
want to double check that bread real quick before anybody
I'll
else
take
eats
one.
it. I now will increase my gold to 10 gold that it's the bread that we have issues with.
What do you mean issues with?
Don't say that out loud. I look at it like, what are you doing?
We have some people with gluten allergies.
Gluten? What is this gluten you speak of?
You
Don't worry
forget
about
this
it.
is
Don't-
the.
just-
You
it's-
forget this is the medieval
You do
times.
not know what
where
gluten is.
This is the medieval.
She's
Just
she's
sneak
she's, a,
bug.
she's a fixed addict. I'm sorry about this. I like try to like move the dragon more a little like or the lizard folk a little way like shh, just stop talking. I'll take a sample. How many different types of breads do you have or treats?
Oh, I got tons. I imported all through the kingdom. These
How-
these treats.
How many samples can I have?
Well, I do have some chocolate. I have some hot candy, and I have some of these bread bakery treats.
Now I got this, and I have this little child that we're taking care of. What's the most popular with the kids? Female kids mostly.
Oh, that's the hard candy. I have to constantly get some from one of the shipping companies. Just do this every day.
Shipping companies.
Can I get 2 samples? Is not a problem of the hard candy. One for me, one for my little friend.
Oh yeah, certainly. She hands you 2 samples.
And I
If
like.
you need any
two, like,
more, that's my store right around the corner. She points at the bakery.
Thank you.
I looked at Dr. Surge. Obviously, you're going to need to look that over, right?
Yeah. Not
What the
here in front of her though.
Like,
I'm-
what are you doing?
I'm heading back to the shop now. If you need anything, please stop by.
We will, thank you. Tell us when she's gone, DM.
Yeah, as soon as she's out of earshot, I want to go ahead and begin my ritual cast so that I can look at all the stalls.
And while he's doing that, I'll look at the lizard one, the young one. I'll be like, we don't want to talk about what we're looking for, investigating, when there's people that could be the culprits around us.
Fair enough.
So wait till they're out of earshot, then. Now she sees us very shady, and if she is a culprit, she's gonna be a lot more guarded now.
I don't think that she's a. I think that she's a victim.
Not helping.
Sevens. What? And she.
Well,
Sevens. Where?
you.
She said a shipping company. Do you think you can stop by at the docks? I want you to check every shipping company there is.
I'll
Yeah,
see
but
what
to
I
make
can
sure
do.
that this what we're
Cosmos
looking for
speaks
first.
up and says, "I don't think that's a good idea. Especially we don't know if the shipping company is violent."
I'll take my new worker with me.
I just sigh.
And then I give the candies to our orc or captain.
Dr. Surge.
No, I'm gonna give it to the captain because the Dr. Search right now is making the ritual. I can't just.
Togo.
get
It's
in the way.
Togo.
It's Togo.
I'll give it to Togo, and I'm like, from what Rabbit Man told us, it's most common with the females and kids. So that's why I asked about like what kids liked. Have him check these over too, and then I like, you guys still need me here, or do you want me to go check out the shipping companies now?
Let's at least wait until we know what we're looking for before we start
Because-
looking at the shipping companies.
Yeah.
At least knowing what they're selling or shipping in will let us know what it is that we need to stop.
Okay, I can do that. And I take one of the candies back just in case, and I like start playing with it, like flicking it up, catching it, flicking it up, catching it.
He's totally going to end up cursed.
He's totally gonna end up cursed.
It has to be ingested, so
He's totally. Oh, you
Uh,
know,
I-
they
I- I
ingested
just
it.
I sigh. Please tell me that you're smarter than he is.
You're saying that's Dr. Surge?
Yes, I'm saying that to Dr. Surge.
Do you think you can do this? As he's finished, like, in the middle of the ritual.
Should I tell you that magic just happens for me? Is
Just-
this a good time to just let you know that magic just happens for me?
Then by all means, do it yourself.
then I say from the corner, "Hey, Shanu," and I like flick her the hard candy for her to catch.
So yeah, I probably don't catch that. Do I need to make a roll for that, or
Wait, are you okay? Yeah, roll to
I
dodge.
I do like a granny throw of sorts. Like I flick it high towards her, like "Shanu, catch," and I tell her.
Okay.
Do I have to make a roll?
yeah, that what are we?
Yes, you have to make an attack roll.
You're kidding. Wow. What? Just a D20?
No, it's what you would throw, so it's a range attack. So 320 plus your dex.
Okay. 20. 4 plus my dex. 1. 5.
You flick it, and it goes nowhere near her.
I look at it. Huh, I thought I did it
I
hard.
sigh and I start going off after it.
As it stumbles down like into an alleyway, and as you're going after it, you see a little kid pick it up and start unwrapping it. It's like, oh, piece of candy.
How about I get you another one? That one's right on the floor.
looks at you like, you just want my candy.
Why would I offer you a different one then? I'll hold up a gold coin. Come on, let's get you another one instead.
I'm out of place to talk to strangers, and he runs off.
I sigh.
Another one bites the dust.
And another one's gone.
When Shauna comes back, I'm like, "Where's the candy?"
You flicked it right into the hands of a little kid.
And you ain't take it back.
What? And fight a kid over a piece of candy? You
It's
have
what
any idea how bad that would look?
Look, if he dies, it's on you.
Harsh.
No guilt.
No guilt. No emotions. Okay, Surge.
It's a
At this point,
combination.
Surge. At this point, your ritual will be done.
Cool. That's what I was about to ask. Yeah, as it's done, I'll ask for the last piece of candy that we have. May I see that piece of candy?
Togo has it. I gave him one and I kept one. That's now in the hands of a little kid.
That piece of candy is cursed.
Called it.
I wouldn't eat that candy. Would give it to anybody.
I look at Shanu. Yeah.
That one in particular does have a curse on it.
I sigh.
How far is the kid? Like, would he be in the range of the spell?
It's 30
It's
foot
sight.
spell.
It's sight, and put in mind, it's sight.
Oh.
Well, it can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by most barriers.
It's blocked. Yeah, it's like anything of 16-inch stone. Deck magic won't see that.
Yeah, I know. I like how it says it's blocked. It can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by almost anything that you'd make a barrier with.
Yeah.
I think that part of the wording is mainly meant for like if somebody's hiding something in their clothing.
Yeah, basically.
Speaking of which, do I see anything magical on the party?
Oh yeah, you can see me casting prestidigitation
Funny.
and
Also,
cleaning off my clothes and dirtying them
Seven-
again, and
Seven
cleaning them off
does-
and dirtying them up again.
Seven does have a magical shield on him.
Okay.
So I don't know how I do it, but magic just happens for me.
And actually, Pactec's character does radiate uncontrolled magic from her.
Interesting. You are an interesting one, aren't you? It's a neat trick you got there, though. I'll start.
It's helped my bartender friend a lot. By the way, what is his name so I don't have to call him bartender anymore?
Let's call him Billy Bob.
Isn't he your boss?
Yes.
Your friend was your boss? Rough.
I feel like I should at least know what his name is.
His name is Thor.
How about George?
Of the jungle?
His
We need
name
a
is
book-
Thor.
Oh,
How
Hammer.
dare
I
you
see
give
it.
him
Hammer.
a-
I see it. I see it. Hammer. Yeah. Freedom.
Sorry, he needs to actually have Mjolnir to be called Thor.
He wields a sledgehammer, dude. Yeah.
I don't care. I want him to have actual Mjolnir.
Get him.
And I'm not talking about Spartan.
Dude, that is literally an actual magic item.
Oh, now we all know. Ha ha.
Get him the what is it called, the hammer of I forget what it is, like the belt of giant strength, and there's like a helm that you can also get. It basically makes him Thor.
Back. I
Make him a
missed.
death.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
my girlfriend just insulted me. So rude.
Anyway, but yeah, so you are looking. So, what are you guys doing?
I am going to start walking past the stalls. See which ones have a radiant, like any magic radiating off of them, specifically from the foods?
You noticed that there is no magical evidence on any of the food stalls, but there is a stall that sells weapons and trinkets. Does seem like there has some magical properties over there.
So the bakery doesn't have it either.
No, he's talking about the stalls. I never said.
Oh, okay.
I point to the baker. Should we probably check by there next?
We should. I mean, that was the intent. Like anything that has food that is where I'm checking.
When you look at the bakery, it seems to magical presence, like your detect magic, seems to drop off at the foot of the bakery.
As I look away, does it come back up, or is it just
Yes.
completely? Well then,
Can I do
think
an
we found a culprit.
Can I do an Arcana check? See if I find anything like that's iffy, like let's say something, some kind of seals, security wise, magical.
That would be a perception check, not an Arcana check. Because
Since those magical, I assume they're kind of.
no, Arcana is when you're deciphering magic or analyzing a magic item that you already found. You gotta find it first.
4.
Not happening. You
I,
find nada. You look around, you check one barrel, and you give up.
After, do any other shops kind of glow with the same with magic, or just that one?
That one, it's like it doesn't glow with magic. It's just like your like if there was magic there, it just cuts off. It's like
Yeah, it's got like a little anti-magic field over it. I meant
Yeah.
like, do any
What
others?
is this? That time was reincarnated as slime?
no, there's no other object. There is no other thing besides that little trinket weapon shop. Has some magic.
Which that
Not
just might be a case of where they're selling magical stuff, which makes sense.
I was going to ask if I could roll perception.
Also, you do see a gentleman with red hair and a wizard hat having tons of magical stuff on him.
Lovely.
Don't mess with him. He
Hold up.
casts fireballs.
Why is
I
this
think-
familiar?
Oh, because it's an insert I added that you guys missed.
I knew it's a freaking weirdo.
Yeah, I'll mention this shop. Seems like the bakery does have the source of something, as my magic is not able to penetrate it. There's some sort of barrier around the building. I would not be surprised if that's where we're going to find this issue at hand.
So the only question at hand, and I wave him to get out of earshot before I say what I'm about to say.
He does.
Is whether the bakery is in on it, which seems probable considering what it's made out of, or are they unaware carriers of it, if that makes sense.
I would say some may be in the know, some may not. Just depends on how much
So it
different
may
around-
be a better idea. So it may be a good idea for us to go and show the guards, hey, this stuff is cursed, and then tell them what we found about the bakery so that we can have support to arrest people.
I highly doubted the bakery doesn't know because what business.
Well,
owner
I don't
can
think that
check their
everybody
supplies?
in the bakery does is the
I'm
problem.
saying the bosses know because you should know what you're selling.
We could always just go in and see how much knowledge they are aware of the situation. Obviously, not accuse
I
them
would
of
recommend
anything
not
again.
doing this until we have arresting power.
I highly doubt they'll come quietly, even if we have
I
arresting power.
still feel like it would not bode well, given how the dwarves tend to be about law, for us to go in here without arresting power
You
and
guys
start accusing people.
have permission to investigate. You have the
Yeah,
badge.
we're
Okay,
not
okay, okay.
arresting. We're not arresting. We're getting more
Okay,
information.
okay.
We have you can't, and that power does not give you the ability to arrest, but does give you the ability to ask questions and to investigate.
Okay, so
They
yes, in that case, let's go ahead and head in, and we'll start asking some questions. I think I have some that I'd like to. I think I have a good way of asking it without raising suspicion.
Please be as
Please
subtle
do
as possible.
ask.
As subtle as possible. Nothing like earlier.
as you all enter the shop, your detect magic immediately goes out.
Yeah.
Okay. As you enter it, it like cuts out and dispels it.
It's a good
Okay,
old
then.
Alchemist,
But
yeah.
as you fully enter the shop, you feel like all your magic abilities just come back up. Like there was some type of thin barrier that's meant to like block magic and disable it as somebody enters.
Do I feel the same thing?
No, this is just them.
Okay.
As you enter the shop, the old lady hops at the counter. She's like stocking like some shelves. There is a young woman there helping her. But she looks like a kind old dwarven woman. She has nice white hair that flows. She looks like somebody's grandmom, basically.
Excuse me, ma'am. I would like to speak with you in a back room with my colleague over here, Dr. Surge. And I'm using that colleague appropriately because you've actually studied.
What is this about?
That does not
We
sound
don't want to speak with you out in public. We want to be out of earshot while we speak to you.
Okay, we can take it in the back. Marcel, please finish stocking the shelves. Apparently, these gentlemen want to talk to me. And she's like, okay, Ma. And she, goes out, goes behind the back. She pushes over, like, a small, like, the little hatch that you would have, like, a bar thing, like a little bar hatch. That makes a table. She pushes it over, and she tells you to come back. You guys go back there, you and Serge, and you sit down behind, like, a table where she looks like she does paperwork and the bills and stuff. And she hops onto her little stool and, like, what do you need?
So, a lot of the people who are in the red tape area have said that they have eaten here relatively before they got sick.
Oh, my. I was wondering why they weren't coming back. Some of the shipments were, some of the, goods that I baked, some of the customers didn't come back for those when they ordered them. I asked around to one of my neighbors and said they got sick with the new disease. I started looking around my shop and doing extra cleaning, and there's no disease. There should be no disease written foods or anything here.
Mom, do you know who brings in your shipments every day?
Yes. I have a couple of shipping businesses that give me a variety of foods. Some of my stuff are imported. You can see the ones in wrappers are.
Is this a new company that has been bringing these in, or is it somebody you've worked with for a while?
Now you mention it, I did have one of the companies get bought out by another one, but they still sell the same stuff, the same price. So I didn't really
Just
pay it any mind.
double checking, would these new products by any chance happen to be mostly hard candies?
Yes.
And I sigh.
Do
What's
you
the
happen
matter?
to know? Do you happen to know where what the name of the company is that's bringing them in and where they're coming in from?
Yes, hybrid traders. They bought out another company, like I said. They're the ones who used to ship the candies. They still
I would
ship the
en-
same type of candies, and I just thought it was a classic, I buy you out for this much money so I can get your business.
I would encourage you not to buy from them again or sell any more of their candy.
I'll take them right off the shelf immediately. Monsieur, come here. She
Wait,
calls,
wait.
I do also have another question for you.
Yes.
Is there is there any particular reason why your shop is the only one in the area that is blocking magic?
Can't understand this. It's not in
Blocking
English.
magic? What are you talking about?
She probably doesn't know about it.
Oh, I know.
I don't think it's her.
I know
Eric.
she doesn't. I know she doesn't.
I don't know. I'm not a magic user. My
Is
daughter
anybody
is
that
not. We're just bakers who get
Wait,
imported items once in a
are
while.
you the has there been anybody new that's come through to help stock your store?
There are some gentlemen who came over here to inspect the building last week.
Do you happen to know how I can get in touch with them?
No, they said they were with the city guard, but that's about it. I didn't get their names. They were just expecting some of the buildings around here. About a new city project. I never saw them before in the city though. Maybe they were a new governmental staff or something.
I would still
You happen
recommend doing this quietly with your daughter just in case for right now, but I don't suspect anything will come of this other than please try to take your candies off from that particular company for right now until
What
we
should
can
we do with
discover
them?
this further.
What should we do with them? I bought a large shipment of it. I have some back in the back still.
Do you mind if I take a look at them?
Certainly. I'll be.
And
I'm gonna go in the back. Okay. I have to do a lot more organizing. My daughter here will help you with the rest.
do you know what other buildings were inspected?
No.
I
But
suspect that hers was the only one that was. And I use was in quotes.
Sorry for the trouble, madam.
it's perfectly fine. If I was the cause, I just hope I don't have to shut down the shop. But if it's just the
We
candies, I
think
will.
it's just the candies.
Michelle, come here. And she calls for Michelle. Her daughter comes over. She looks to be a lot bigger. She looks to be a half dwarf. Then she she comes out and she comes up behind the counter. It's like, yes, mother. These gentlemen have informed us that the candies might be the cause of the sickness. Please take them off the shelf with care. Put them back in the boxes. I'm gonna go in the back and make sure we have no extras laying around.
Now we
Should we notify the city guard?
We will
Shouldn't be
notify
suspicious.
the appropriate people. Do you mind if I take a look at the boxes? Maybe there's
and
some
perhaps
information on them that I can use.
I will give about 10 gold. Can we actually have one in boxes? I just want to see. I would just rather purchase one outright for right now and take it with us so that we can show it to the guards.
Oh, certainly, Mazel. And she hands you. Gives you one of the bigger crates.
And
10 gold is a
I'll go
lot
ahead and pay
though.
for it because
10 gold is a lot though. This shipment is only like 5 gold. I do not want to rip you off. The old lady says that. It's like,
I
mother,
shrug and
we do need
that's
the
totally
money.
fair. We'll go ahead and give you 5 gold for now for this crate, and hopefully we're wrong, but we've got to find. We think that it exists.
Okay. She hobbles in the back and starts, organizing stuff.
Meanwhile, I'm just dragging this box around.
That you can't
Struggling.
carry yourself. So you're just dragging it. Yeah.
Actually, how heavy is this box?
It's very light.
Oh, I'm fine.
But for you, it's not.
No, I'm fine. If it's less than like 5 pounds or so, I'm fine.
It's like 6 pounds, but yeah.
That is, I am slightly encumbered by it then.
You're like having it over your head. Your legs are shaking as you walk out.
You need any help, young one?
Don't worry. I'm used to moving heavy things like tables like this all the time.
Can I walk?
Just pick it
Can I-
up.
Can I go to the back with her though?
They start. Marcel starts. The old lady's daughter starts moving stuff off the shelves and stuff. Like this, all the candies and stuff, putting into like a container.
Why are we
Like,
getting rid of these candies again?
I want to
They were
Would-
trader.
Hybrid trading. That's what the box
Hybrid trading.
says.
They're evil candy. Is that it?
We think so.
Evil
Oh,
candy. It's going to
they-
come alive and try and kill us.
They know it's basically all he saw. When he looked at it, it had necrotic energy in it, but that's about it.
I don't like it.
Hmm.
So, head back to the guards with this big old box of candy.
Okay. As you head to the guard post,
I looked to Dr. Sir. Well, actually, before we go there, something just occurred to me. I find it very likely that, unfortunately, the guards that we are going to be talking to won't be able to determine this is magic. Wait. I smile. I have a great idea to how make it so that these things are very clearly magical to the guards. I will now cast light on the box, so that it looks like the box is very clearly magical.
Aren't we going to get the person in trouble if it's obviously magic and they just allowed that to be in there?
Oh, that's totally fair. That's totally fair.
And
Okay, I
also,
won't do that yet.
we have the word of a priest of the sacred flame and another one that's in a higher standing. I feel like their word could be trusted to the.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I
the
don't
guards.
want
Okay, back to the
innocent
guards.
people to be convicted of something they didn't do.
To the guards.
Instant heaven.
I do have a question for whenever we were talking to her, because I was trying to ask it. Did I get the sense that she was trying to hide anything?
Rowan. Rowan. I believe we have lost a GM.
He is falling asleep at the desk. He has gotten bored and tired of our shit. He just decided to fall asleep. So you guys like
Fell
anime
out.
or something?
Sorry, I didn't notice my
I
mic cord fell
personally
out.
not a major fan.
Hello?
Oof.
For worse things, it's
Hello?
middle of the road
Hello?
for me. I like it
Damn it!
sometimes. I don't like it others.
Yeah, it
Don't
just
tell me.
depends on the
Yeah, so it
genre.
is coming through there. So it's Discord. that's
Not too
happening.
crazy about it. I find
No?
some of them okay.
Are you muted, DM? Maybe you are trying to talk.
He's
Oh,
not
he's
muted
not
on
muted.
Discord.
Yeah,
Did
there
he
it
mute
goes.
his mic, maybe?
No, my cord fell out, and then my then Discord redirected my sound to an unused thing. So sorry
It just-
about.
It went across the room from some weird wireless mic that never gets used, just covered in dust. And that was like the input.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to.
You're
It's okay
fine.
like that.
I was trying to ask though. I was curious whenever we were talking to her if she seemed as though she was trying to hide anything, or if.
Insight check.
Okay, thank you.
Probably only should be the first one.
Damn.
A 10. Gotta make sure. Did we set your character for the advantage system? Like the toggle.
Oh, I always have it on just in case.
always set it. I'm gonna set it to your thing so you can swap it.
Our DM prefers it toggled.
That way you can just. So I'm gonna always. There we go.
I don't like push
just prefer
talk.
to always
I
bring it
will
on.
forget.
Also, I would ask if you would set up your 3D dice because I did forget to ask you to do that.
3D dice.
It's in the settings gearbox and dice options. You just engage the 3D.
I am not going to because it slows down my computer.
Okay.
I've had issues with it before.
I don't want to do 3D dice.
So you rolled a 10. You would not know. She was telling the truth or not.
Who
Okay.
Might be
cares
able
about
to do
3D
it.
dice? We got the stats right there.
You weren't there talking to her.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Let's continue. Sorry about that, guys. I did not know. She did. Where did I cut out?
I think you cut out when we went back to the guards.
Okay, as you guys were going around the guards, the people around you are looking at you strangely as you're carrying a large crate of candy. To the guard post. The guards do look at you curiously and like, why do you have a large box of candy? And what are you doing here?
Because you told us to investigate and because it's cursed, not necessarily in that order.
He ain't tell us. He told the rabbit man. You told, and I pointed to the
Cosmo
rabbit.
steps forward and says, "I was given this badge to help investigate the sickness in the town." Oh, that is the general's badge. We'll let you in. We'll show you to him right away. He's in his office. Hey, Jeremy! A guy wakes up from his nap like, what? Oh, we need you to escort these people to the general. They have something news about this sickness.
Yeah,
that's happening in
something
town."
news about this.
And it's like, well, okay. I was on my break, but okay. And he wakes up a little groggy and like, come this way. Almost hitting into a wall. And he just starts moving towards the general's office.
I'll just shake him awake gently with a mage hand.
As he fucking gets shocked and pulls out his sword, like, what the fuck was that?
Okay, he should be awake now.
Oh, sorry. Puts his sword away and it's like, this way. As you are going through the halls of the garrison building, it looks really fortified. Like everything's military. You do pass a sentry wheel that is literally in power armor, like dwarven power armor. It's like the ones you saw before, but this is more ornate. Like somebody's a higher officer wearing this, and he stops you at the door. I'm like, halt. Why are you here? Here to see the general, sir. These people apparently have news about the sickness, and he was asked to investigate. Go right in. As he opens the door.
And meanwhile, I'm bringing in a box of candy.
As you bring in this box of candy and you enter the door, you notice that this is like a small war room type of thing. A large office, books, multiple staffs, officers that are sitting there doing paperwork, and the general's right down, right equal line with the door. Behind him is a nice window, showing the streets and the castle building of, where the big where the mayor lives. It has a very nice view of that. Looks really nice behind him, and it's like, who are you? And then he sees Cosmo's like, you're the one who's investigating the sickness or the curse that you have found. Cosmo says, yeah, these guys were explaining. Points to them. And then shuts up.
Yes, we believe that this candy is the source of the curse. It is, according to the Dr. Surge, I completely forgot what your job was. I apologize.
We work
That
for
it
the
is very
government.
necrotic magic.
Dr. Surge, wait, are you the person who was sent from the Arcanium?
I am.
Oh, that's what it was.
No, you should have came straight to me. I would have signed some guards to you. A person like you needs, resources for this, but, obviously you didn't need them.
They probably could have helped a little bit. Any bit of help would have been sufficient.
Please, sit down. So you're telling me about this box of candy being cursed?
I set it down onto the desk. Phew.
The candy did give off a hue of magic that's a little bit of necrotic magic, which would make sense for a curse. The old lady at the establishment told us that the new shipment company has been bringing it in for her. Now, how much of her knowledge of it being cursed, I don't know.
And then we'll
But
send some
yes.
inquisitors to investigate immediately about her.
I would suggest that as well, as we were in a bit of a rush per se to bring this back to you, and he'll kind of just move his mouth a
They
little.
did seem compliant in removing the candy when we suggested that might be the cause of the issue.
I don't care if she's compliant or not. We'll do an intensive interrogation for her. Commander Jonas, bring that old woman and her daughter to here immediately. Interrogate her thoroughly. Do not hold back. He cracks his knuckles.
Sure.
Yes, sir. And he walks out.
I'd rather accompany your commander.
No need. He's got his orders. He'll do his job.
There is another issue though with this. Some guards, city guards, apparently had visited the building to do an inspection a couple of weeks back.
Inspection? What kind of inspection?
The kind where we suspect that they put a magic barrier in front of the building.
I had no guards on inspection duty last week. Thomas, you're in charge of that type of paperwork. I had nothing across my decks. Are you sure these were guards?
No.
Lady. Old woman confirmed. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Continue. Sorry. Ignore me.
Another thing to add to the investigation list, I guess. Make sure if there's people in, there's some people in our guard's uniform. We'll investigate at once about this.
In my opinion, I wouldn't be surprised if it is members from what's the name of the city that just got attacked? Slavery?
It's my brain farted. Fuck.
But anyway,
Suzelle. Sorry.
Suzelle. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same people who attacked Seville a little bit ago.
Wait, Seville? You mean Suzelle?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not too familiar with everywhere around here just yet. Still kind of learning.
Unfortunately, the town is no longer.
Was destroyed.
Yes.
I spy. It was my home.
5 of our dwarven warships were destroyed in that battle.
Can you still hear me?
We can.
I can. Yeah, we can.
I can't hear you. Give me a moment.
But
we could not gather no cultists survived the engagement. The ones that we captured committed suicide. Before we can get any information.
We did get a mercenary out of them.
Really?
But unfortunately, mercenary, he know nothing much about it. Only recently hired.
So this group or cult, whatever you want to call it, it's very secretive and knows what they're doing.
I hate cold.
That, and they have some type of metal flaming dragon that took 5 of our warships out before retreating.
Hey, thank you for that. I didn't think I actually got the chance to properly thank you, but you saved our bacon.
Oh no! Why? Are you kidding me? You're disrespecting
this.
the general ships.
Surge will just sit there and put his hand in his face in his hand and just shake his head.
I'm
I'll step
going to
away
ignore
from
that
Shield.
out of respect for your hard work in investigating this.
Hey, didn't you just say that they?
No, trying to outside. I just like try to point her like you pissed them off. Just go outside.
Go, just go.
Let's go. Just
Go outside.
outside, please,
Oh.
before you all get arrested.
This is the general that we're talking to?
Yes, the general.
Yes, that's. We
Said
we
thank him for saving us.
No, out, please, out.
General,
Out.
if you don't mind me asking, has there been any new shipping vessels come through that you guys have been unfamiliar with?
There's shipping vessels coming in and out all the time. Maybe the quartermaster that signed at the docks might have some paperwork, but really, if it's not military shipments, we don't really keep track of that here.
That is understandable. Well, I appreciate it, and if there's anything else I can do to help, please do let
Yes.
me know.
I do need one thing from you.
Yes, sir.
You see, the Arcanium has been absent lately, if you didn't notice. Too busy investigating everything around us. Could you put a word in that we need some magicians, if you know what I mean, for military use? For the dwarven side, they would be a great favor.
I will definitely put a word in.
Thank you. You'll be handsomely rewarded for that. Normally, you know, the Arcanium soldiers are literally meant for Nordheim only.
Yeah, I do. I will see what I can do about getting you some additional resources.
If that's all, I'll have one of my gentlemen see you out. The guard that brought you in is like, with me, gentlemen?
Thank you.
As they see you outside the military facility.
Yeah, I'll wait for us to get out of earshot of anybody from the guards.
And as you are exiting, they are dragging behind you an old lady and her daughter in cuffs.
They're not like actually dragging her though, are they?
Yeah, they're dragging her
Oh.
very violently.
Okay, I am going to go over there and question what the hell is going on.
Oh, I'm walking away.
I'm gonna walk away too. I'm not trying to piss off a general.
You see that you're like, we need to question this person to know what's going on, and you see everybody's like, walks away.
At least let them walk to where they're going, darn it.
I'm
Cosmos
just gonna go home, go to bed. That's it. I'm just gonna go home, go to bed.
Cosmo starts pulling you away. Like, just leave it alone. Let them do their work.
It's just an old lady.
Yeah, but do you want to be arrested too?
I think we should make our way to the docks, see if the paperwork is showing anybody new coming through.
We already know about the new company, though.
We know a little bit. We don't know everything. So better get more information as possible. Especially maybe you can see a name, a logo, faces, maybe schedules, what type of ship they got.
Also, wouldn't hurt just having a little bit more information in case there's this little inside job where somebody's trying to cover something up.
And the fact that it's a shipping company, maybe this is the only location that's been affected.
As you guys are leaving the area, a priest with white and gold robes approach you. Mike, it says the Temple of Light's head priest wants to talk to you.
Of course it does.
Do we have to go? I ask, just like honest, like, is this a request or is this more of a? I put
What
like
is this,
patient
people?
order.
They are requesting you. She looks at you
Perfect.
and like,
I suppose it probably won't hurt to speak with the head priest as well.
They would likely be able to remove this curse on people a little quicker if we tell them what is going on.
I shake my head no. I give you a glare that says I do not think that they are with us on this one.
would you come this way or would you come later?
We
Keep in mind,
probably
keep in mind the temple. You don't want to make an enemy of the Temple of Light, and she would be very insulted if you do not come.
I suppose that the sooner that we get there is probably better.
It is right down the street anyway. Come. As you do walk down the street and you're heading towards the dock area, you do notice that the church area is right here.
Oh, that was a good guess.
And you guys do approach the church.
Wait,
There
where is
are
the church?
yeah, it's right there. They're right there.
Right there.
Yep.
What do you know? It is just across the street.
And you guys go down to the church area. It's a big church with white statues, and the statues even have gold shrouding in them. You go straight in, and as the priest directs you straight into the church, you do see a lot of people like praying. Some of them actually have the disease and they're still praying. Like worshiping them, trying to worship it away. And the temple, and you are directed to the back area where there is like the quarters are, and at the end of that hallway there is a large like ceremonial room where you see a woman that is gorgeous, like dead on gorgeous, elven woman that steps down and says, "Oh, are these the ones that I have summoned for?" "Yes, Your Excellence." "Good, now leave us." As they close the door, and it's like, "I'm sorry for dragging you here. Please sit down. We'll have some tea." And have some tea. As she pours a cup.
I do not touch this tea with a 10-foot pole.
Okay, that's fine with you. They, as you guys sit down, she's like, "Please, my apologies, for dragging you again. I had to get you here I told her to get you here at any cost. I heard that one of our citizens was dragged away by the military. She was she was one of the, kindest old ladies I have known. And we saw her draw right past her in broad daylight. And it really concerned me. She was
Lucky.
one of our...
Lucky. Go ahead, sorry.
Her family is one of our greatest followers.
Lucky the commander gets to live another day.
So you're saying the commander's part of this? Are you sure it's not the general?
General ordered the commander to drag her, even if she didn't know about what's happening.
Seriously, I don't know why that general is still in office today. But after what the instance I've been hearing about from Suzelle, which I don't know much about, there is he's probably on a lot of pressure. I wanted to talk to you about your investigation. All around the town, they're saying this is a curse, not a disease.
You'd be right.
I investigated. I put some investigating into this, and
Sure.
I thought I was under the impression it was a disease. I came down to the thing, and I did some of my magic.
No disrespect, but it's not a disease.
How interesting. I was certainly it was a disease.
If you don't believe me, then bring in one of your sick. Perform a little magic to remove a curse from them. I
Or
imagine
better
surprised.
yet, I bet that the do you have the ability to detect magic?
And she claps her hands, and two of their assistants comes in. Bring in one of the sick here. One of them are than Frang and Solitude. Yes. And a few minutes later, they come in and it's like, "Do you mind if I examine you again?" Yes. You look at her, and she does have like a decaying disease, but this is the person I examined the first time when she said she had the same disease as the
How long
rest.
Recommend that the I recommend to Dr. Surge, hey, you probably should do the same thing on him too, just for good measure.
If you don't mind me asking, is this an older man or woman?
This is like a younger woman.
Younger woman? Ma'am, if you don't mind me asking a couple of questions beforehand.
That's fine. You can examine her with me if you want.
When did you start feeling sick?
2 weeks ago.
And did you eat or drink anything different than before?
I always go to the marketplace.
Did you try anything new? Maybe a sample of some new candy, food, bread, cake, water, wine?
I am not really into candy or wine or anything like that.
So nothing, no new eating habits since.
No, I always go by the food stand, the one that sells pork, and always try to get dry pork for the church here. I haven't eaten anything else new. I try to keep my style the same.
Is your
I
bread
I blink. I don't think that this is the same disease. He didn't eat the same thing as the others.
Can you do a test to make sure that's true?
Well, I mean, both of you could detect magic, I'm assuming.
No, I
The
can't.
the woman is like she starts examining the person, and
I will. If you don't mind me doing some of my own,
you can assist me in examination if you want.
I'm asking because I wanted a ritual detect magic as well.
Yes, you could do that. She
Okay.
is literally opening the door for you to like.
Would it ask her if she could bring in another patient, one of the more recent ones?
Yes, bring in one of the more recent patients if he could.
No, like both the old and the most recent, just to do both of them.
The most recent one? I guess we could. I don't think we should move them from their patients and stuff.
Then we can head to them.
Yeah, we can go to them.
Okay. Come with me. We do take care of some of them that have been affected here. We are trying a lot of magic to heal them. but it's only keeping them alive, not curing the said disease. And she brings you into a large medical ring, and you see like multiple patients.
Do they have like medical masks that we can put on?
Yes, they have medical masks.
Okay, I'm gonna put on a medical mask and some gloves, and I'm gonna go ahead and ritual cast detect magic in this room with all the sick people.
Yes. Okay. And like we're constantly trying to heal these people. You can see these are our top healers in the city.
We do appreciate everything that you are doing. I don't want it to seem as though we are coming in and trying to disrespect.
Okay. As you enter the area,
Going to ask
as
the
you do
same
doing
question.
that, I'm going to exit the area. I have a lot of paperwork, but this woman here will help you out with this.
Appreciate it.
And she leaves you, and the woman she assigns to you is like, as you are doing your magic detection, I see that ritual you're doing. I will also relay the findings as we have listed.
I'd appreciate it.
Do I suspect that the priest was hiding anything from me?
Insight check.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one.
15.
Ooh,
She wasn't hiding anything, but that you can tell. But she did seem off a bit.
Probably.
Disturbed.
She
Disturbed.
wasn't lying, but she also wasn't telling everything that she knew.
That's probably more of a case of, and then I will apologize to her. I may have suspected something that was incorrect. I'm glad that what I suspected was incorrect, but I suspect I did suspect you for a little bit.
No, the woman left. The woman you were targeting was.
Oh, she's gone. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yeah, she left. She got out of there, man. Plenty of viewers these days now. Good. People hopping in and out, but it's what it is.
Is what it is.
Okay. So, as you guys are investigating, as he's doing detect magic, the woman starts listing off, like, we lured out a bacterial infection. We know it's something they ingested, but can't figure out why. We did test the water supply. We could not find the exact food that has been infecting these people.
We believe we may have.
Have you?
Keyword being may, but we believe that we may have. That's why we were curious why.
Since we were under the assumption it was some type of disease, we expanded our search to possibly a some type of infective agent or maybe a parasite. But this flesh rot that we come to call it, we never seen it before.
I still have a piece of candy. I'm going to go ahead and hold it up and say, hey, check this as well and see if you detect the same thing in this as you do in them.
Wait, didn't we drop the candy?
Oh, right. I'm
Yeah, we
assuming
don't
I still
have-
would have like a piece because I'm the one who is carrying the box. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the box is
we still have-
delivered. You delivered the box. You don't have no candy.
Hey, what about the other
Aw.
2 samples we got?
One was thrown. One was used as an example later, and it was dispatched.
Oh, darn it.
Yeah, I've already investigated the candy with detect magic, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, does it have?
It had necrotic energy, magical necrotic energy.
I mean, that shouldn't destroy the candy by detect magicking it.
That's true. I guess you would have a piece of candy on you, but You really don't need it since the guy who saw it the first time can probably.
Well, this is for the other person to see if when they do their detection to see if the candy matches with the people that are sick when they try to do their investigation.
Once you engage your detect magic, you do notice that everybody in the room is radiant necrotic energy, besides the woman that they initially investigated.
And is it the same? And then I point, and then I bring up the candy into focus. Is it the same necrotic energy as this candy?
Yes.
Well, we found the culprit, I believe.
Yay.
This is not necessarily the case. Can we not jump to conclusions too rashly, please?
What do you see? The nurse, the one of the priestesses that was helping you out.
That first woman that you brought me is not infected with a curse. Unfortunately, though, and he'll start walking to the beds, and he'll like grab like a like chalk.
As you say that, the girl who's in the back steps back a bit, the one you were investigating, and she cracks a tooth and falls to the ground.
Fucking hell.
All the nurses are immediately like, "Oh my god!"
That would be one of the cultists.
And I tried to react, but it's too late.
All right, check. All right, now we're doing background checks. Make sure.
We don't have that power to do background checks.
I thought we had the power to investigate.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
power to
but that's-
investigate, not
But we can't force background checks. That's not investigating. That's
like some of the nurses are literally trying to heal this person at this moment, and
Don't bother, he's dead.
She's dead.
Or she's dead.
Get the gender right, you moron.
Get the gender right, you moron.
Bad enough you keep misgendering my character.
Right, we should.
I start walking towards the body and just trying to confirm if the tooth is in the same place as for the others. I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm not pulling it out.
Yes, the same crack tooth, the same spot.
Shit. We've dealt with this before.
Well, I'm gonna loot that body.
Before he loots
do
it, can I search the body?
Moron.
Can I search the body for anything? Maybe notes.
Investigation.
I help him with it.
Yes, you can. So with advantage.
Advantage. Investigation. 10.
Why is that? Wait. Why is our intelligent guy not doing the investigation?
Because he's not the one who asked.
No, I was just I'll
Right.
Rowan check DMs.
Sure. Sorry.
What are these notes for? Jeez.
Jason W. said because I keep getting
I need
talked
to be more
over.
passive aggressive.
So done trying.
Did I do something wrong here?
Yes.
Okay, guys. When we're gonna try to do this in
I'm being an ass at me.
we're gonna try doing this in turn order. Okay, because people are getting talked over, and we're trying.
Should we roll initiative?
Yeah, everybody roll initiative, please. Click on. I'll pop in your character tokens. Give me a second. It'll be right over the church.
Church. There it is.
It's not giving me access.
Me neither.
You can't.
I don't have access.
Oh fucking hell! No, just click initiative.
I'll just drag my own character out.
Oh, drag your own characters out. Yeah, that's even better. It's a better idea.
If I see if I can do that. Oh.
Is
it? Wow, that was terrible.
13. Oh God.
Wow, 2 20s both times.
God
Nice.
damn.
He's using weighted dice.
Okay. So you're going first, Serge.
Yeah, biggest thing I want to be checking is that I want to do is I want to take if like there's like chalk or something to like mark things with that's not going to be like permanent. I want to start going to each of the beds that I'm detecting the magic from. And I want to put a mark on like the paper, or if it's chalk, then like put a mark on the post of everybody who's affected by the curse that I'm getting.
Everybody's affected by the curse, besides that one woman. That
Yeah, well,
dropped
I'm
dead.
doing it to like I'm doing it to show everybody else,
Okay.
and not like I know, but I want everybody to know who I'm seeing is affected, just so they can kind of get a grasp of how bad it is.
Okay. Okay. Tog.
Togo.
Togo, sorry.
Togo.
Togo, go.
What am I gonna do? Investigate the body, that's for sure.
Roll investigation.
Stealing my loot.
Is anyone else investigating?
I want to investigate. I want to loot bodies.
Help
Playing
all-
just like I play my normal games.
Okay, so you roll with advantage.
Roll with what? Advantage or just
Advantage.
Alright.
Since he's helping you out.
Who?
You're both
My
investigating.
character's a female.
holy
Jeez.
fuck. Holy fuck, Mystic. It does not matter.
You're a male.
I know in real life I am a male.
Holy shit.
17.
Yay.
You investigate her. Her tooth is cracked tooth is in the same place as the others. You investigate her a bit more. She has very little on her. Matter
No
of fact.
gold.
No gold, nothing.
Damn it.
It's like she was like she dropped everything before coming to you.
Oh.
Made sure she cleaned
Right.
off herself and stuff.
So I
no
find
information.
no info? God damn.
Well, best we can do is just bury this thing.
I suggest we warn the priestress.
Warned that they have infiltrated cult members.
I believe.
As
We should-
as you finished investigating, you noted the door swings open as the woman the head priestess is like, "What happened? I heard there was a death."
Yeah.
There was, ma'am.
What? Mind if
It was
I
one
say
of the
this?
cultists.
Okay, fine.
A cultist? What are you talking?
DM, I'm going to ask that if we are in turn order for talking, we hold to turn order for talking.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a cultist infiltrated your ranks, ma'am. You recognize it because of the tooth, specifically the left bottom ones.
Anyone else?
Don't-
Has anyone else want to attribute?
Oh no,
I
I
will-
can't contribute.
I will contribute with that, as well as I've seen this happen very many times. He is correct. This supposedly sick person was a cultist.
Just a simple nod from my character.
Sevens.
I just nod along.
Serge.
Is I'm assuming my detect magic is still up.
Yes.
Do I get any kind of magic off of her?
Yes.
Necrotic or like other type? Like what all my like type of magic am I seeing?
It's more like a. It's more like a magical ability, but not nothing you can really say. I don't think you can see off of magical abilities, can you? What type of magic? Spell like ability. Spell like ability. That's what the description said right here.
Yeah,
Not
any
feeling.
visible creature or object in the air that bears magic, and you learn at School of Magic. So if it's a magic-like ability, then yeah, I would detect it.
You would detect it, but could you tell? It would tell you it's a spell-like ability, right? There's not really.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a spell-like ability.
What type of like field of magic?
Insight. Oh no, Arcana.
Well, this detect
It
magic.
would
Very
evolve. I know.
Okay.
Arcana.
Jesus.
God.
The 2 times that I'm using a specialty
It's
thing,
a
I do.
combination of magic, really. There's restoration. It's a compound magic. It's a compound of different types of magic. So that's why I was asking. So like, can you like see what's in between the lines? There's restoration. There's radiant. There's illusion added to it. All different types of magic.
Okay.
Of like,
Yeah.
it's coming from her clothes. It's coming from her necklace, on her body itself.
The main thing I was curious about is if she's got anything in her pockets that is
It's
giving
mostly her
off.
neck. It's mostly her necklace and her clothes and her magical and her skin.
Yeah, I just didn't know if she was giving off any kind of necrotic hues, similar to that of what everybody else is, or that the candy did.
No,
Okay.
nothing necrotic.
I do want to inform you that, ma'am, that the first woman you studied, she is affected by an actual disease. The rest of this room is affected by the curse.
Really? Then why she died? Did she die of the disease or something?
No.
The
He
nurse.
bit her tooth.
The one who killed herself did it to hide what she knows.
What she knows? I don't understand. You telling me she is the cause of the curse?
No, she's a cultist with the people who caused a curse.
More likely, she was trying to do something.
I think she was here to ensure that these people died and that you could not detect it because she was giving you the wrong people to study. She was trying to block you from understanding what was going on.
No, she
How
killed him.
interesting. She says. And she leaves the room right away.
Sometimes the truth hurts.
More likely, what are we going to do with this cultist scum?
Let's
As he
throw him to
kicks the
ground.
body. I think I'm done here. My turn. Oh,
Okay.
I would ask the nurses if they have any ways of removing curses from people to begin doing so.
They have some ways. But it involves a long ritual.
I would encourage you to get
It's gonna
started.
it's gonna take a very long time to do the whole people in this room. But she's trying to say to get in this whole room is at least 5 days, and they don't have that much longer.
I would say you start with those who were affected the longest.
The head nurse there is like, okay, right away, people. Let's try to get the most people we can. Take them to the great sanctuary. Okay. Mystic,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I guess I probably will try and keep watch for possible cultist infiltrators that could come this way. Or spying on us.
Okay. Um,
Anu.
Attack.
Shanu will sigh as she looks over the dead cultist again. Do you know how long that she's been here by any chance?
She's been member of our order since the beginning.
Oh, that is very unfortunate news.
Her and the head
Lovely.
priest came in the same time.
Oh no, I just facepalm.
If you don't mind, we have a lot to do. If you can leave for now,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure our head priest will send you any more information when we come up with it.
If she doesn't kill herself first, I say, sighing.
Kill herself first. What do you mean?
You gotta be subtle.
Subtle moments ever.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, and
So if they came in at the same time, conveniently, what
But
makes
don't
you
just-
think that?
Those are
And
just
one's
good.
definitely a cultist.
But don't tell them that, like, in the
But-
open. You don't know who else is behind it.
yeah,
Wait till we're in, like,
oh,
ourselves to, like, brainstorm. Because you're just giving them information so they know, and if they're in it, they have better ways to hide it from
If
us.
you're going to accuse a head priest like that, I have to ask you to leave. These two women will escort you out.
way to go, Shanu.
I just facepalm and walk out like. From now on, when we're interrogating, Shanu is not our interrogator.
It would
Got
be
it.
nice if the
Ever.
DM let me have any checks ever, but you know.
Yeah, but
ever.
you don't
Well, it's
But
hard to get
don't-
checks when you give away the information that we're looking for.
exactly. So you gotta stop doing that.
Okay. Well, basically, when you want to talk outside of character, say outside of character. From now on.
Oh, see, gotcha.
Out of character, honestly, you know what I mean? This is her. But if you respond to
It
her,
also really sucks that seems to be that only seems to apply to me. Everybody else can say anything they want out of character, and it never affects anything that they do. I'm the only one who has to say I'm out of character. Just saying.
I said no. We sometimes say out of character. Just
okay, from now on, if you don't say
Hey.
it out of character, it's official. And but most of the time, when they say it's out of character, it's not that big revealing. They bite their lip on some things because they assume it's in character as well. It can be taken as character. Okay, we'll move on. No more.
Can I
arguments.
back then? Because, like I said, it does seem like that has been affecting me only.
Fine. They don't know about that, but you're still escorted out.
I'll actually want to head to the docks and check on the look for the company that does the shipping, and also check on the little girl with our new teammate. See how it's going with the picture book.
oh yeah, that is true.
It just sounds like you're addressing her when she answers you. You know, that's what it sounds like when it comes to me. And like, why are you saying this?
One of us. So should two groups be splitted? One of us goes to check on the girl. The other one checks the ship docks.
Well, they're both in the same direction. That's why we're gonna check both when I got there. Because
Okay.
we're going to the docks regardless, I believe.
As you guys head over to the docks, you do. Wait, does anyone else want to do anything before they leave?
Didn't we get kicked out?
Oh, we were escorted out.
Okay.
We're escorted out. And since Shanu took back what she, and since Tak took back what she said, I feel like they would want time to grieve a little bit.
Yeah, like it's not like they're not, kicking you out. So anyone else? Surge? No.
Did I find any possible spies?
Insight?
Yeah, from my patrol.
There would have been like perception. Or
Insight.
Oh.
Insight is to know the inner workings of somebody's mind or motives.
And
Bless
Bless you.
I terrible insight.
Waiting on you?
So insight.
Yes, insight.
Okay. Yes, roll dummy.
19.
oh, that's good.
Oh my gosh, that's a natural 19.
On the way out, you do notice, on the way out, after you see the other guys come out and you're also escorted out, you do notice that some of the church members are acting suspiciously. You saw one of them pass a note, but that's about it.
Can I tell like my party members about this?
How are you going to tell them? Anyway, you're out of the building?
No. Which one is next to me where I can tell them clear and concise without causing too much attention?
They're all in equal distance. So say like you're in the middle.
Okay, can I roll like a stealth check in a sense to carefully give the notion that there's something suspicious going on with some church members over there?
You can like jab people like, hey, look over there, whisper.
Yeah, basically that's what I'm wanting to do. Just
Okay.
not give too much attention to myself, but give them the information.
As I can never say that character's name. Sorry. Shinano. Okay. As what's the same as Nick's character? Sorry, I can't pronounce it.
It's Sean with a U at the end.
Sean
Yu.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Is that Mystic's character?
No, I'm Zendella.
And Zendella. I knew that wasn't Sean Yu. That was okay. Yeah. Zendella, Nudge is like the closest person would say Tog and like, hey,
Go.
they're passing notes over there and they're acting very suspicious.
Go
I should grab the note. I ready a mage hand.
Oh, too risky. I say you just wait a.
Can I memorize what they look like at least or something?
Yes, one of them is a male, with a click, with the church uniform. He has a nice white beard. He is a bald man. The other is a woman with nice blonde hair with locks.
Oh, dang it.
Also in church uniforms.
All right, out of character. Are we like close to these guys, or are they like
passing
good?
them? You're passing them.
Yeah, no, too much of a risk. Yeah, too much of a risk.
Perception check, like if there's anything that stands out that shouldn't be on
them.
Yeah, pretty much. Like anything that's obvious or stands out.
Yes, you can.
Investigation 1.
Oh.
9. I thought it was a 6. I thought it was a 6. I was like, shit.
Serge, are you doing anything?
Do I hear them talking about this?
Yes, you hear them talk about this.
Can I see if I see it actually going on myself?
Perception.
Nope.
No, you're like over there. They're passing notes, and you're looking the opposite direction, not catching the swap.
So it was only me and Zendella who saw the thing.
Yes.
Right?
Everybody
Right.
else saw it, but mostly you and Sedena catch the swap in accident. It's a small letter type of deal, and they're acting very suspiciously while doing it, or covertly, if anything.
All right. I'm gonna whisper to Zendella. Naya on roll 2. As soon as we get out.
Okay.
Whispering so quiet I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I barely heard him.
Okay, let
I
me
was like,
repeat. Once we're out of the, keep your ears peeled out. Don't know
always.
who else is here.
I think the city is swarming with them.
Tell the elf keep your ears peeled.
Yeah.
Keep the pointy ears peeled.
Keep your sweet ass pointy ears out.
Don't we both have pointy ears, actually?
Okay,
Actually,
so
no, yeah.
okay,
All right, go
so
ahead.
as you guys leave the area,
We'll go
As-
ahead and when we're on our way out, cast a mage armor on myself just for good measure.
okay,
What is this, Morrowind?
is mage armor? Mage armor is an actual spell.
Mage armor is a natural spell.
Yep, that means surge. I'll roll D1.
Oh right. I forgot.
No,
Did
you're good.
you? Okay, I wasn't going to ever output that anyway.
Wait, what's going on?
I'm going to go ahead and precast a mage armor for good measure.
Hack Attack's character is a wild mage, so percentage I rolled.
Oh no!
Just so that you're aware of it, I have yet to actually roll on the wild magic table.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, if your magic fucks with my magic, it ain't gonna
My
be good.
character has a thing against wild mages, actually.
The funny thing is, so far you've seen me do some more powerful magic than normal, but I haven't done a wild magic surge yet.
You basically melted a guy's face off at one point.
Yes, but it wasn't a wild magic surge.
I hope to God one of these days that it's aimed at the enemy.
Anyway, as you guys are exiting the area, you do not notice anything else suspicious. And when you finally get off church grounds, what do you guys do? Starting with Surge.
No, I'm fine.
I really don't have anything. I mean, I didn't see the note being passed, so I'm not gonna actively search for anybody. I mean, I guess I'd keep my eyes peeled to see if anybody's kind of intently watching us. Like, see if we're being followed by anybody anywhere. But that'd be about it.
Okay, Mystic.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
just keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Really, don't want anything to sneak up on us.
Okay. Meta.
I'm keeping my eyes out as well.
Sevens.
Are we all still at the church?
You just exit.
Oh, we just exited. I want to look for people that are purposely trying to like stay hidden while observing us.
Insert insight check.
Insert. Okay.
Insert check. Yeah. Down at the pub.
I thought about to do an investigation. Whoops. Insert.
I'm gonna insert myself into the bar.
16.
Okay, you do not see anyone suspicious.
I don't mean suspicious. I just mean like anyone that's like purposely like trying to stay
Nope.
hidden from our sight.
No.
No. Okay. Oh, good then. I'll just keep an eye out.
Okay. We did meta. We did sevens pack attack.
I, I've done the important thing by pre-casting mage armor in case it comes up. I suspect that we're going to have to wait until noon probably of next day to actually do anything though. Because
Okay.
that's when the one chip is expected, right?
Yep, this one chip gets back.
I will suggest to the party, hey, we should probably get ready for the shipment tomorrow and let the guards know, hey, we suspect that there's going to be some cursed candy on that ship.
I wouldn't bring the guards in yet because if whoever's bringing the shipment in, if they notice the docks being more occupied or different than what they're used to, they might get cold feet and just
They
not.
do seem a bit overzealous. That is a valid point.
And there's also the fact there's a couple of people disguised as guards as well.
We would hate to tip them off that we're watching for them.
We don't know
You
which
do
guards.
notice. You do as you do pass. You do notice the old lady with basically being carried by her daughter that was taken away. The old lady's been beaten, pretty much battered,
Oh,
and
I'm gonna-
the girl has also been beaten, battered. But she's carrying her on her back as sort of walking in front of you, and they look at you with anger in their eyes, and they just keep moving.
what are they angry at us for?
Because
Because-
we told
told the general about the old lady and the candy.
and the general is way gung ho. The general's okay.
Now I'm going to talk to that general and the commander.
I whisper to him, hey, what if the general's in on it?
Good. Give me a good more reason to kill
Whew.
him.
The general's in on it all along. We gotta make them pay up.
Can we wait on that for about an hour by any chance?
Night?
No, an hour.
An hour.
I'm glad I precast mage armor.
Yeah, we can wait an hour. Take
So
good time.
the only reason why I wanted to wait an hour was to reclaim my spell slot because I can do that now.
How do you think the conversation with the general is going to go?
Cosmos is holding Tog back. But
Shove him away from me. Get off of me! Do not touch me, rabbit.
Calm down.
Go crush the rabbit. No more freaking tricks for you.
No more tricks for you.
Tricks are for kids. Did you not understand?
Oh.
But what
no,
if
no.
it's a
This
kid
reminds-
rabbit?
Oh, it's like, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. No, you share. It's just
We are not in the USSR. We do not share.
No, you share.
Conversation devolved to this point.
Have you not noticed? I can only eat that stuff, and you're not sharing. That's like the
This
only
is what
food.
happens when you have me around. I'm going to make a stupid reference.
Oh, because like that reference came from like Family Guy. It's like silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. No, you share. And it was like Yeah.
Communist theme plays.
back into character. Get off of me, you rabbit.
He jumped. He falls back as he's like looking at you and like.
Don't you see what he just did? He just beaten up an old lady and then her child. How can you stand by and watch? Not do something about it.
I lean in and whisper in his ear. If we do anything at all, we will be no help to anyone trying to solve this. If we do nothing, while it is bad that they'll get hurt, at least we'll be able to, with calm minds, find the actual culprits Because if we get caught and they have to search, they will go violently through any possible lead. And that'll put more people at risk. Best we could do for now, stay our hand, because we have no power here, political or military-wise.
I'll go then just pushes Shoulder pushes Sevens out of the way and goes to the old woman and the daughter to at least heal them a bit.
I keep an eye out for any guards that might try to hit him from behind, just in case.
How many points are you healing them for?
Let's see what current HP I have.
As you
10.
as you do try to go for healing her, and you guys were talking to each other and stuff, you lost track of them completely.
BRB.
Okay. Be right back. But yeah, they have disappeared, basically. They look.
Damn it.
Anyway. Serge, what are you doing?
I'm just waiting. I'm just heading to the docks, trying to do see if there's anybody just kind of acting funny, or if people are acting a little bit more suspicious than before.
Okay. Do an insight check. People are worried around here. You know what I mean? After you just heard what the old lady said, or what the old lady, what they did to the old lady and her daughter. It is going around pretty, hot lately.
Spreading like wildfire.
As you did, as you did get closer to the docks, you do see the Goliath fighter, like literally on the ship, like just looking into the sky.
I'll look to the sky, see if there's something up there.
Nothing, just a nice cloud shaped like a bunny.
Of course. There are some special people in this world, aren't there?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
I actually found out something in real life just now that's kind of bad.
Anyway, what are you gonna do, Mystic?
Well, found out that Tusundres actually exist. We're now all doomed.
Anyway, what are you planning on doing? What are you doing, Mystic?
So you're telling me we can't confront the general at all because that'll just get more people in trouble?
That's what everybody's saying. And
And get us killed.
yeah.
I'm back.
What's
What did
up?
I miss?
Basically, when you turned around to heal them, the old lady and her daughter disappeared. Like they just you look behind you, like, wait, where did they go?
I think I need to figure out where they went.
Probably to the bakery.
I'm gonna look
Or
for
what's-
them.
Yeah, let's try the bakery. At least we can do is just help them.
You guys check the bakery. I'm gonna head towards the dock.
Okay. So Mystic and Tog are going to and Meta is going to bakery. Anyone else going to bakery? Pack attack?
Nope.
You going to the docks?
Going to the docks. I suspect that they probably don't want to see me again.
Okay. Cosmo will join the bakery team. as you go to the bakery, everybody is looking at you with disgust. These are the same people that saw you with the candy box heading to the military district.
You don't pay them any mind at all.
And when you
Basically,
finally get to the bakery, you see the old lady packing up shop and closing
what are
up
you
for
doing?
the day. Why
Excuse
don't you
me.
just leave us alone? The younger her daughter says as she closes the door and puts
Wait.
down the blinds.
I don't mean to hurt you. You're one of the good guys. Well, okay. Guy more like. Well, we're not with the general. Well, we're not friends with the general, that's for sure.
Leave. And as she starts closing down the rest of her blinds and puts on the close sign.
I'm a paladin. I can heal you. Please. It's the least we can do.
They're no longer answering it as
I have a feeling they're going to get killed.
General. Ogo then took deep breaths and tried to calm down. It was getting a little bit difficult.
I think I'm going to just stick with Togo.
I'm sorry for what happened today. I did not mean to harm you anyway or put you through what happened. Please. Let me at least help you pack up shop for today.
they have closed the door. You're outside, by the way, like, so you're looking through. They close the blinds on the windows, so you can't see inside, and the close signs and everything. And you hear a last word: "Go away!" And everybody's now looking at you like with disgust and like. And some of them are about to like. Some of them, some of the people around it are literally about to get up and be like, picking on an old lady type of deal. You know what I mean? Start seeing the mood that you should leave her alone, or you might be causing a scene.
Let's get out of here. They're not going to want our help.
Probably. At that point, I look back at them. Go, if you're so fucking disgusted by what happened, maybe you should have stopped them from happening. And then walk away.
Yeah. As you walk away, so where are you going? Where are you walking? You just
To
walking
the docks.
To the docks. Okay.
I'm heading to the docks.
As everybody heads to the docks and finally meets up on the ship, you guys start. I assume you guys are waiting for the ship to arrive,
Yeah.
and we'll end it there. It's 10:30.
Okay.
It's a good spot to end it.
Just confirming before
What
we
time?
go on. Will this be effectively a different day, i.e., is there a full rest between? I
Full
believe
rest.
that you said yeah.
Full
Okay.
rest.
You know what that means? It means I'm gonna have to cast Mage Armor again tomorrow. Yay!
Tomorrow. I mean next week.
May the force be with you.
Anyway,
Is that next week?
yeah,
It is
it'll be next week. We are ending this We're ending this session today. It's
May the 4th
It's-
was on a Monday.
yeah, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes we've been going for 35 minutes.
Okay.
So please make sure you guys like, subscribe, check out my other content. Links are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Who left?
That